We got an exciting one today. We got my boy Ethan Reitema in this What's in the Bag. So we're bowling on 35 or 36 feet. I'll put a picture right here. So I'm planning on, yeah, you'll see it first ball.
All right, this is ball number 1 for What's in the Bag, YBT number 7. First ball at the bag for me is probably going to be my Rotogrip TNT. This ball is drilled very weird, so it doesn't hook very much. So this is going to be my urethane-like bowling ball as my first ball at the bag, and let's hope it works.
So I'll let you guys guess what urethane ball I'm bringing. Bringing the most infamous urethane ball of all time, the Purple Hammer. So last YBT was my first one on a short pattern. So we're gonna work off prior knowledge on that. So second time ever throwing urethane, I meant. We're planning on playing about up 7, if that works. Move left or right off of that, but 7's pretty much my benchmark point with urethane on short pattern.
All right, so for ball number 2 for What's in the Bag, we got the 900 Global Reality. This is my favorite ball of all time. I had my first 700 with it, which was a 750, and this will either be after the TNT, or if the TNT doesn't work, I'm going to use this one, because this ball on short is very good. It's very good for most conditions, but for short, it's money, because it likes to hook early, lock up, and go through the pin super nice. I qualified first at YBT number 6 with this ball for games 3, 4, and 5, or 2, 3, and 4.
Ball number 2, I know Ethan just talked about this bowling ball, but that would be the 900 Global Reality. Where's the logo? This was my dad's ball, so I put an experimental layout on it. If you watch TV Bowling Supply, you've seen this Chris Vi cheater layout, and honestly, if you just have a throwaway big ASIM ball, like one that you don't really throw, I get it re-drilled and try this out, because not saying it works for everybody, but it's pretty nice. So this is replacing my Ion Max in the bag as of current recently. But yeah, this ball just gives me more angle on it. Like, it's way smoother because it's like a traditional pin down. But yeah, it's gonna be my big ASIM. I put 1500 grit on this. I don't know what Ethan put on his. I don't know if he, but yeah, he was the one that honestly told me to start like trying this ball out. This ball hooks a lot. So yeah, ball number 2, big ASIM. That would be my 900 Global Reality.
All right, ball number 3, we got the Rotogrip Optimum Idol Solid, the original one. This ball, it's either not going to come out the bag, or it's going to come out of the bag and be nice. I just resurfaced this. I put 1,000 grit on it, so it should hook a little bit earlier and lock up. This ball is drilled a little stronger so that it'll hook earlier, but it won't hook down lane. So this ball is good for like burn on house shot. It's good for some short patterns, some medium patterns, and it very rarely comes out on long, but this, hopefully it'll come to play, and hopefully I make the right choice.
Up next is currently my favorite bowling ball right now. That would be like out of the bag. I can smell this thing. Ion Pro Solid. Got this ball a couple weeks ago, and it's been nothing but good for me. I threw this on the last short pattern after urethane. So game plan for this ball would be, this will be way later in the block. This will be game 4 going into match play-ish. We'd go urethane up the gutter, up 7, like I said. That's my gutter. So, up 7, and then move way left, not way left, maybe 10 boards left, and just use the carry down to hold this ball in place. I have it drilled pretty weak, too. It's drilled really weak to work on short pattern. So, yeah, I'm excited to throw this. This is, like I said, been my favorite ball. This ball has been my house. This on house shot. Oh my god. But yeah, I expect to throw this ball. So, all right. Next ball.
Okay, so for ball number 4 of what's in the bag, we got Damn Good Verge Pearl DV8. This ball is going to be for the burn after when the Reality and Optimum Idol stop working. So this ball is it's a weak-ish asymmetric pearl. And I'm hoping that I can just get left and throw right, because that's what this ball likes to do a lot. And yeah.
Ball number 4. No. Ball number 4. That would be your Storm Level. This ball came out last year. I got this ball last year. And yeah, this has been my sub-urethane. If I don't like how urethane's playing and I want the urethane-esque, this ball is going to be out of the bag for me. I forgot to say that about my Reality. That ball will be out of the bag if I don't like how urethane's playing. So level, yeah, like I said, it's urethane but not urethane. It's a weak reactive. This is like low. This is below my Ion Pro Solid, but this is a ball in the fresh. So yeah, this has been another one of my league balls where I'll throw it first game and then yeah, put 500 on it alongside my Purple Hammer. I forgot to say about my Ion Pro Solid a couple, but I put 2,000 on that. My level, I do expect, it's like a hit or miss if I'm gonna throw it or not. It depends how my Purple Hammer looks. If I keep looking this way, because that's where my bag is, I'm looking at that. If my Purple Hammer, if I don't feel comfortable with it and I don't like how it looks, and I need to shape it just a touch more, I'm gonna go to my level. So yeah, we'll see about that in a sec.
In slot number 5 of what's in the bag, we got the Roto Grip Rockstar Amped. This is the newest addition to the bag that I got. I got it on Thursday. I got it drilled today. And I got this one drilled weak, as you can see. So this one is going to be much smoother than my Damn Good Verge. So when that starts overhooking, instead of getting too far left, I can keep the angles the same. Or even if I have to, I can move right and throw this one. And it should react good. Yeah, that's about it.
For my 5th and final slot, the reason I don't have 6 balls, even though this is a 6-ball arsenal, is because my spare ball, obviously. But I think that's the only ball that I've had in every single video, maybe. Actually, I think my levels come with me to all of them, I think. I'm not sure. Storm Knight Road. This ball's been my ride or die. Not recently. This was last season when I got this. I haven't been using this much, but I see this in play. Especially if it burns up really fast. I do see this. I do see this coming into play. This will be, if I can stay with urethane all day, or my level all day, I'll take it. But if not, I'll go to my Ion Pro Solid, and when that starts to be too much, that's where Storm Knight Road jumps in. Everybody say hi to my goonhead little brother over here who wants to watch the filming of this video.
Hi.
Oh my god. So recap on the Arsenal. So game plan, I said play up 7, tweak a few boards. Honestly, I see myself maybe starting a further left with the reality. So ball progression, what that looks like for me right now, that would go these 3 in the top of my bag. It would go level, reality, level, or no, level, reality, purple hammer, and then they would like, no matter what, I am pro solid, and then after that would go night road. So yeah, so this is my first YBT in the classic division, which is like the top division. I was in scratch, which it goes handicap, scratch, classic, but your boy's him, so he got bumped up for this one. So we're at the halfway point in the YBTs. So this is pretty much a new series. So it is YBT, but the points are restarting. I think I finished 3rd for scratch, which is pretty good for my first ever time on Sports Shot, first 6 times. So yeah, we're back at Roseland Bowl, Canandaigua, which is where the first one was. I like that alley. Approaches are a little tacky. Yeah. Goal for qualifying is to qualify about 6th or 7th. I feel like that would be really good. Yeah. Obviously, I want to qualify towards the top, but mid-pack would be awesome for my first time in this division. So, yeah, this is really a confidence builder. I just want to see where I am compared to this field. Ethan has won a... I'll put his picture here of him his win. But he won one in this division earlier in the season. Yeah. Round of applause for him. My cousin Dayton, you've heard about him. He's in this division as well. Team captain Scott got moved down to scratch by choice. Wesley Zenon. Zenon won one in this division as well. But yeah, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow in the recap video. I'll have Ethan send it out. We'll see you in the recap. See it.
Alright, so this is my part of the video where I explain the ball choices that I have and my progression through it and how I want to go about this tournament. So first, we have the Roto Grip CNC, which is the urethane-like bowling ball. This ball is going to make it to where I can move right and stay right. Hopefully I can stay through this ball through almost all the way through to the second game. And then after that, I'm going to be moving to the 900 Global Reality. This ball, I'm going to have to move a bit left from my TNT, but I'm still going to be far right. I'm not going to move that far left with this ball because this ball likes to lock up and just turn right into the pocket. So hopefully the progression will be TNT to this, and this should make it through all the way through Game 3 and maybe halfway through Game 4. And when it's time to get out of that, it is time to move to the Roto Grip Optimum Idol. This ball I can get even further left with when the reality starts burning out, and I can just move left, rotate, and jam it, and hopefully this will come out the bag and be good. I really like this ball, so I really hope I get to use it. And then once my solids start burning up and they start reading too early, that's when I would move into my DV8 Damn Good Bird Pearl. Now this ball is for when I need to get left because there's a lot of burn and just create a ton of angle, because this ball is very good at moving left and just coming back and hooking. I do that a lot in my league on Saturday morning, and it does pretty good. I've had a bit of success with it with on burnt medium patterns and on short patterns because it's not a stroll, so it doesn't want to hook early and then go. This one will skate further down the lane and just come into the pins nicely. At least we hope. And for the fifth ball, of course, we got Rotogrip Rockstar Amped, newest ball that I have. So basically what this is going to do is just bounce off of the verge. Since this is basically just a smoother verge, it doesn't have as much back end. It hooks basically at the same break point. It's very round off of it. It doesn't like to jackknife off the pattern. So this is what I would go to once the verge starts going through the face and just leaving a bunch of nasty splits. Just so that I don't have to be forced to move left. Because at YBT number 4, I forced myself to move very far left, and I didn't have much success with it. And for progression down, we got the last ball, the Storm Road Warrior. Hopefully this ball doesn't come out of the bag, because that means that the lanes are really burnt. And it's only gotten to that point once, and that was the second YBT. And actually, no, that's a lie. Two times. At the second YBT, which is the YBT that I won. Two times. At the second YBT, which is the YBT that I won, I pulled this thing out for 3 shots. And one of them struck. The other 2 went light because this ball doesn't hook. But last YBT, I had a 4-bagger with this because I didn't pull it out soon enough, and it worked pretty good. Little did I know. So, yeah, that'll be basically my progression and game plan. Hopefully I don't have to get too far left. Hopefully I can stay right for most of the day. Hopefully I can stay right with the Optimum Idol and the Reality for all of qualifying, and then for match play stay right as much as possible before I have to switch into my Verge or my Rockstar Amps. And hopefully that this ball doesn't come out, because that means that lanes aren't doing too good. But yeah, so if you've noticed watching so far, I am a 2-hander, but I do not own a spare ball. And that is because I throw my reactive ball at my 10 pins and basically all my spares. I just throw a straight ball at them. I do not recommend any 2-hander out there to do this, no matter what your skill level is. I'm the only one crazy enough to do it. Do not follow my footsteps, because it took me 3 years to learn how to shoot at my 10 pins consistently, and even then, it's kind of iffy sometimes if I'm having a mediocre day. But yeah, that's why I have 6 balls instead of 5 like Landon does, because he has a spare ball and I don't. But I basically learned how to shoot my 10 pins because for Junior Gold you're limited to 5 bowling balls, and having a spare ball means you only have 4. So my logic is that if I can eliminate the spare ball, then I don't have to be limited to just 4. I can be more sparing and have 5. So yeah, that's basically it. That'll be it for me. See ya.